Good morning, class 8. I hope you guys are doing good, great, and taking care of yourselves. So, exams are coming on the 28th. Although I can just tell you is that be very careful, read your question properly and answer it. 40 minutes, don't look at that clock. It will be on the top of the screen here, on the top somewhere. It will be going tick, 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 tick. Don't look at that, because I have tried it a lot times, and I was just trying to put myself in your shoes, get tensed and see. So it's no use looking at the clock. You have to just read your chapter thoroughly, properly before your exams. Just do it as you are doing exams in school. But here the option is you have got four answers. KBC. कौन बनेगा करोड़पति? That thing is there in front of you. So you have the answer. So if you study well your chapter, so you know the answer which is there. Okay, so read the question properly, spend 1 minute and then answer. 2 seconds for answering it after 1 minute. That's 1 minute, 2 seconds. That makes 50 seconds, round about 20 to 30 minutes you will finish. That too, you'll have 10 minutes in hand. You can go back and check again what is done. And once you submit, your result will come. After that, you cannot do anything. That will go in. Once you submit, you can take a screenshot of it or whatever. You can take it. The answers, the right answers will be there. The correct answers will be there. Your marks will be there. And hope so your percentage will be also there. I am trying to see that it comes. That. Okay. And your marks will be there. You will be able to know what you have scored, what you have not scored. And after that, the result, you can get a printout result for it. That the management will do, I guess, the school management. My job is still teaching, sharing, teaching and giving you information. That's all. Rest what the school is going to do, the management, that is up to the management. Okay. So I'll give you the best advice how to appear for your exams. Do it, read your chapters thoroughly and attempt your questions. So today we are here at SSC again, the types of farming. How many types of farming are there? So the types of farming here which we have is subsistence farming, shifting agriculture, plantation agriculture, intensive farming agriculture, dry farming agriculture, mixed and multiple farming agriculture, crop rotation, permanent agriculture or sedentary cultivation. Okay, so these are the basic things of a farming. Now I am not touching your book now. I will go directly to subsistence farming and we will try to see what is this all about. It's a form of farming, subsistence farming. It's a form of farming in which nearly all the crops or livestock are used to maintain the farmer and the farmer's family, leaving only a little percentage, if needed, surplus for sale or trade. Pre-industrial agricultural peoples throughout the world have traditionally practiced subsistence farming. Some of these people moved from site to site as they exhausted the soil at each location. But on the other hand, however, when urban centers grew, industrialization came in, urban centers grew up, agriculture production became more specialized and commercial farming developed. Now farmers started producing sizable surplus of certain crops which they traded for manufactured goods or in place of cash. Traded for manufactured goods or sold for cash. Subsistence farming. Okay. Now, in the main five types of farming, if we can say, are subsistence farming, mixed farming, nomadic heading, commercial plantation, livestock rearing. Okay. Out of these, the most profitable small farm ideas, I am giving you out of the book. This is the knowledge. What type of farming is the best? Tree nursery. A tree nursery can be a great investment when done properly. If Fish farming is also there. Does not always have to require a body of water. Dual crop farming, dairy farming, herb gardening, herbs, bee farming, bees, honey bees. These are very profitable, and these are the type of farmings can be done. And the main type of them are arable farming is grow crops, wheat and barley. Pastoral farming is raising animals, cows and sheep and goats. Mixed farming is both arable and pastoral. Okay, so this is this basic idea what I can give you about this full information. Okay, now subsistence farming, I told you. Again I'll tell you what is subsistence farming. Subsistence farming is a form of farming in which nearly all the crops or livestock are raised to maintain the farmer it's raised to maintain the farmer for his own and for his full family, leaving after using it, after his crops have grown, after using it, consuming it, if there is any surplus, little bit, he can use it for sale or trade. Now write this down also properly. Pre-industrial agricultural people throughout the world have traditionally followed or practiced subsistence farming. Okay. Some of these people moved from site to site as they exhausted the soil. The soil was getting exhausted, and they went to another location to do farming. But as urban centers grew, when development started, agriculture production, became super duper, more specialized. Machinery came in, tractors came in, medicines came in, helping water levels, transportation to that place was easier. Commercial farming started developing. With farmers still now farmers are able to produce a sizable surplus of their certain crops, which they traded for manufactured goods or sold for cash. I'll come back in the next video.